Alright, hi everybody. I'm gonna be very quiet. Doing like a haul slash mini review of some Sailor Moon dolls. Alright, so I have Sailor Moon, and this is from like the 90s slash early 2000s. And she came in this yellow box, and this is got the moon stick. She's got her season 1 brooch. The eyes are kind of like really wide like this. Some of the dolls have like different eyes, so that's how you can tell like which time they were from. Also, the boxes are different: dark blue, light blue, yellow. There's a typo on this box. This is they're in high school, but they're in junior high. Just throwing that out there. Here's the back. This is the collection you can get. This is the only one from this one I have. So yeah, she comes with the stand, her complete costume, and a moon stick. So it's a really simple doll. Looks like for this one, her gloves are painted on. So are her shoes. So the only thing that's like cloth is her costume right here. And these little tiaras can come off. So I will not take the dolls out of the box just because these are pretty rare and usually pretty pricey. So I'd rather keep them in the box. So that's Sailor Moon. Next I have Sailor Venus, who has a goof right here. She's got the moon stick for some odd reason instead of her transformation stick, or her pen, I mean. This is the other box that the dolls came in, which is a light blue box. So we had different boxes of dolls in the 90s and early 2000s. Again, this is the set of dolls you can get. So clearly this was done by Deke, who did the dub back in the day. Two companies did the dub. One did like seasons 1 and 2, and then the other one did 3 and 4. There's the side with the description of the series. Cosmic Crescent Wand. No. No. Again, she's got these kind of round eyes. The gloves and shoes, I think, are painted on. Yeah, painted on shoes. You can't see the shoes because they're like all the way down here. She doesn't wear boots like Sailor Moon. But again, she's got her little bow. The back of the box is different than Sailor Moon's. I'm really happy to have a Venus. I used to have a Venus doll a very long time ago, but I traded it. No, I gave it to a friend because I was told that's what friends do. I ended up getting another Mercury doll. Again, she's in this light blue box. Does she have the moon? She's got the moon stick too. Again, another goof. Why do they give them the moon stick? They need their transformation pens. I don't know why. They give them the moon stick. They all have these like really simple stance, by the way. She also has her gloves and boots painted on. These dolls are really simple. Just throwing this out there. They're not like, oh my god, amazing, detailed, high quality dolls. They were really simple dolls from the 90s and early 2000s. But, you know, they're meant to be played with by kids. I have 2 Mercury dolls already. So this is my 3rd one. I actually think I have this doll already. Like this one. But that's cool. I have one in the box now. So, pretty neat. Again, she has the bigger eyes like this, because they had like eyes. There's dolls with eyes like kind of like more wide like this. Is the best way. Kind of like my eyes are like the best way to describe it. Maybe actually like this on this doll. I'll show you this doll's eyes in a second. But these eyes are kind of very round. But they had dolls with different eyes. So, and they were taller. So these dolls are kind of short and kind of like little stubby dolls. But they were slightly taller. They were still little dolls, but they're slightly taller than these dolls. And then she's got blue in her hair. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's pretty cool. But I'm glad to have Mercury. I do have a Jupiter doll, but I have the Jupiter doll in like one of the older purple boxes from maybe the 90s. This might be the early 2000 box, and that was like the 90s box. Let me see the date on this. 2000. So this was 2000. So I think the purple boxes were the 90s. Let me look at the yellow box. This is 2002. Not like 2000 and the number 2, but like 2 as in TOO. So these were all from the year 2000. Do you know how old I was then? I was 10. No, wait. Sorry. I was 10 years old in the year 2000. Excuse me. I was like, wait a minute. Then I have another Sailor Mars doll in the box as well. Same colored box. She's got the simple stand. She has the moon stick as well. I don't know why they gave him all the moon stick. That was dumb on their part. They call it the cosmic crescent wand. It's the moon stick, guys. Come on, get it right. Again, he's got the gloves painted on. You can't see her shoes, but she wears little red heels, which are super cute. They're painted on. From what I can tell, they're painted on pretty well. Like, all the dolls are painted pretty well. Again, they're really simple dolls, but she's got kind of a goofy, like, bangs, though. Like, you know. And she also has the really big wide eyes. I do like these dolls, though. They're really cute. I enjoy them. I'm super happy to have them. I'm really happy to have Venus at the very least. She was one of the guardians I'm missing. This guardian I was also missing, and I'm really extremely happy to have her because the only outer guardian I happen to have is Pluto, and I have Sailor Uranus, and as you can see, her eyes are different. They're not round from what as you can see. They're kind of more like wide, is I guess the word I would use. And just, this is so not Uranus's hair right here, guys. Come on now. But I guess on a doll, this is what it's gonna look like. Her gloves are painted on too. Her gloves are really long though. Uranus and Neptune have shorter gloves than the other Senshi, so why they gave him such long gloves, I don't know. This is the Wonderful World Deke on the back. They did not do the dub of season 3 as far as I know. I think it was Clover Way. Her boots are painted on. Her boots are really long though as well. She has really long boots, but her boots are shorter too. Like, they're a shorter boot. So they kind of goofed on the length of her boots and her gloves on the doll, which is disappointing, but I'm really happy to have a Sailor Uranus doll anyways. They gave her her talisman. Awesome. That's correct. That is the correct wand. Yes. This is her transformation wand. Absolutely. 100%. Thank you. You didn't goof on that. I'm looking at it. I'm sorry. I haven't seen this doll ever. I never had the doll of the outer Senshis ever. Didn't have Uranus, didn't have Neptune or Pluto. See these dolls? I only had this one, and I had like the bigger one, and I had none of these. I actually just ordered this one for like $20 or something like that. I got it pretty cheap. I was so happy. And I do have Pluto now, or the taller Pluto, because there's like little ones like this and then really tall ones and then even taller ones. So I want her so much. I can't find her. And then Black Lady would be awesome to get. And I got a Queen Beryl for like $14. Can you believe that? I don't know if they're like legit dolls. I don't honestly care at this point because they're dolls. In Japan, there was a live action television series of Sailor Moon. It covered the Dark Kingdom arc, and so they of course made merchandise for that, and I got 2 dolls. I have Mars on the way. This seller couldn't find it, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna give you a refund, and then they ended up finding it, and they're like, I'm gonna ship it to you. So I ended up getting the doll. I did not get the refund, but I got the doll. So, but here's Jupiter. That's what the actress looks like. Fantastic. I'm a huge supporter of having the live action versions of anime have Japanese actors portray the characters. Just throwing it out there. The doll looks goofy though. Just throwing it out there. I actually like the American doll better. I do think there was cuter Japanese dolls, just throwing that out there. But I feel like the live action ones are kind of goofy. They kind of look really weird. They have no neck. Just throwing this out there. You see no neck. The costume is really cute though. I like the costume. I like that you have cloth gloves. And you can't see the shoes. No, the shoes are kind of like a hard plastic that like you can slip on and off, so that's cool. So I like that you can take off the shoes and the gloves. That's awesome. So I'm wondering if they had like extra clothes for these dolls, potentially. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Japanese dolls. I like the hair. I like how it matches the actress's hair color of the wig that she's wearing. That's cool. You can really tell it on the other doll I got. So that's, I don't know what this thing right here is for. This is a good show, by the way, if you haven't checked it out. It's my favorite version of Sailor Moon outside the manga. And then speaking of the show, I also got the Sailor Venus one. You can really tell, like, it matches the actress's wig with this hair. Look at that, check it out. It's totally different from the other doll of Venus. Where is she? So here's a comparison of Venus. So this is the anime version versus the live action version. Isn't that funny? She's got a very like kind of bright blonde and then some very muted blonde over here. I love the face on the dolls though. For the live action, it's such a cute face. This one has a neck. Why does Jupiter not have a neck? By the way, they also have panties on. I just noticed that on this doll. They're wearing little panties. I don't know if I think these ones are too. Yeah, they are. They have little underpants on, which is fitting, I think. These gloves are huge on them, I just noticed. This one's wearing them because I think the person who previously owned it had the doll on display out of the box. I will not do that. I'm just gonna leave it in the box. And I don't think I got the stand for her, but that's okay. Or it could be in there hiding like in the back of the box, maybe. Either way, I have the doll itself, so that's cool. It is what it is when you buy like secondhand on eBay, you know what I mean? So the other doll I'm getting is Mars, so I'm missing Mercury, Moon, and I think they made a Sailor Luna. Yes, Luna became a Sailor Scout in the live-action TV series. Sorry for the spoiler, sorry. I don't know how many people have actually watched the show versus who didn't. But I really like these dolls. They are kind of goofy, but I like the fact that I have something from the live-action series. I think it's so cool. I wish I could get the DVDs, though. But, yeah. So, I really love these dolls. I liked all of them. My favorite is probably Uranus. And probably this Sailor Venus. So, these two are probably my favorite out of the set that I bought. I'm super excited to get the Serenity and Beryl that I just ordered, and then I got a couple of plushies, like old 90s Japanese plushies, coming, and then I'm probably gonna have to cool it on some Sailor Moon stuff, just because, I just bought a lot. I bought a lot of Sailor Moon stuff, so I probably need to not buy any more, although I really want to buy more, but I need to cool it. I have these coming in, I have some autographs coming in from the the new English dub voice cast, Neptune, Pluto, Tuxedo Mask, Chibi Moon, and Mars. And then, like I said, I have those plushies and 2 dolls coming in still, or 3 dolls technically. I'm still waiting on the other one coming in. So yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Bye guys.